Everybody.
Recording in progress.
Hello, testing, testing. Okay, great, awesome. So, if you're not on the live and you're watching the recording on YouTube, hello, hello, hello to you. I am so happy that you are watching this video. Currently, we are on live on YouTube. So, hi everyone who's watching live. So excited about this video. This is probably going to be one of my favorite videos. It's going to be talking about The Gold Vote by Alexis Smith. I think Alexis's last name is Smith. Um anyway, she's a feminine energy coach as well as an inner work coach, and she's one of my mentors. I feel like she is so awesome, so amazing. Even though I'm a little older than her, I know it feels a little weird sometimes to say, "Oh, this is my mentor. This is the person I look up to," because I'm older than her. But I don't know. It just seems like she has an older soul, and she knows so much, and she's very wise beyond her years. And I'm just so happy to know her and to be kind of a virtual friend of hers. I've never met her in person. Always have communicated with her over Zoom during her courses. She does her courses live now, so whenever you purchase a course from her, she does them live. So you can have like live trainings with her and speak to her during the course content as she unfolds information in the course. So it's so awesome. But I want to talk about her recent course. I am a part of two of her courses. So I am a part of Divine Align. I'm also a part of the Gold Vote, and that's the one we're going to be talking about today. And I'm going to be really just talking about my takeaways for the course and what I learned from it, and why I feel like it's such a great investment and such a great course. So, I think I'm going to summarize about 5 tips per se this time, and kind of just tell you all about it. So, I'm just so excited, like I said. So, I want to talk about the first thing. I want to say that number one probably would be the divine timing of this course. Um, I was just going into this new year, which is 2024, and I was looking for another quantum leap, if that makes sense. Another quantum leap is what I call it, is when you go from one old identity to a new identity super fast, or you achieve your dreams super fast. And I was looking for a sign, in a sense, of whether or not I should really kind of like get this course, because it had been calling me for some reason. And although I already had Divine Align, I was not looking to make another investment into an inner work course, to be honest with you. Um, Even though I enjoyed Divine Align, but I felt like financially I wasn't ready to do that, to be honest with you. But I don't know, it was something about the Go Vote that made me kind of like just really desire it. I kept on thinking about it for a couple weeks after she had launched the course actually. And I said, "Oh my god, I just really want that one." I feel like, I don't know, I said I feel like I've learned so much from Divine Align, and I feel like the Go Vote could really, really help me, because it's dealing with money consciousness and how to kind of like really stop thinking in that poor mindset. So, say for instance, I'm currently reading Think and Grow Rich. So if you've read that book, you would really like the Go Vote, because it really teaches you about money consciousness, how to get rid of limiting beliefs, how to stop thinking as though you were a poor person and think as though you are a rich person. But it kind of like delves deeper into that aspect, if that makes sense. So I felt like I was like, I really want this course. And I kept thinking about it and thinking about it up until like I think it was like, I can't really remember, because we make so many quantum leaps so we can't remember nothing. But anyway, I think it was all the way up until like the 5th week that the course had been out, or the 4th week. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm just going to go and get this. I had been seeing so many signs that was trying to tell me, "Hey, Zara, get this course." And and for example, I had been looking at this book. Let me show you this book. This book right here by Florence Scovel Sheen. And if for people who are on the live, this right here, Florence Scovel Sheen's book. I had been reading it, and it's a really powerful one. It's about mind power too as well. So this is her whole collection. These are all of her books in one book. And I had taken a break from it. I had stopped reading it, the first book that's in this collection. And all of a sudden I had saw it on YouTube, and I said, "Okay, here is my chance to go and look at this book on YouTube and finish reading it." Even though I already have the copy of it, it was a recording, and I said, "You know what? I might as well listen to it on YouTube. It's free. I can finish the rest of it." I was so blown away. There in the portion of the first book, which is The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Sheen, there was a story in the book where it talked about this gentleman, and he wanted a course. It was this course that he was trying to purchase. Not a course. It was a coat. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm thinking about the course. It was a coat that this gentleman wanted to purchase for his wife, and it was about, I'd say, he was looking for different ones. So he saw so many coats in different shops, and they just didn't satisfy him. The price didn't satisfy him. All of them were kind of like $400, $300. They were a lower price for the fur coat, and he wouldn't stop until he found a fur coat that was expensive, or I don't like to say expensive, but I like to say what is perceived to be expensive to some people. He found a coat that was for $700. And so he only had $900 to his name, though. And he spent the $700 on the coat. And I was like, wow, like he had so much faith. It really inspired me. Like this man only had $200 to his name. And he went out and bought his wife this amazing, luxurious, luxury coat with so much faith, knowing that he would make the money back. And he did. He became so abundant after that. He became a rich man. He had all kinds of money, and, throughout his life, and died rich. Basically, what she said in this book. Those were some of the things that she was saying about the man. Said the man had so much money after that. And I thought about that. I had so much faith, and I said, you know what? Why am I doubting God? God wants me to have this course for some reason. This course has been on my heart and in my mind. Maybe I'm supposed to have this course. Maybe I need this in order to see things, or in order for things to kind of like unfold in my life that I want to happen, like my desires. Uh, you know, and I said, okay, that's it. I've decided I'm getting the course. And it was just like that. That same day that I saw that I listened to the Florence Scovel Sheen book, I was so inspired. I said, you know what? I need this course. I went to the library and I did something I can't remember. And I left the library. As soon as I got home, I bought the course. And I was like, oh. And at first, it didn't go through the payment. It kept saying that you have insufficient funds. And I knew better than that. I said, there's money on this card. And then all of a sudden, I was so mad. I was like, you know what? No, I want this course. It was so funny. And then, boom, it bought it. And I was like, oh my God, I bought this course. And it opened for me. And I was able to see the course content and everything. And I was just so happy. I felt so relieved. So it came at a divine time. And I'm kind of going to explain how it was so divine after that. Like every time from then there on, from I hope that's a phrase. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, from that point on, I'm gonna say it like that. I was able to come up with all these different ideas. It was as though blessings were coming my way after I had got this course. It was so amazing. So like, um, and also, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My work phone is going off. So sorry, you guys. Oh, sorry, so sorry. Um, from that point on, I was able to, I don't know, it was almost like I was so aligned with Alexis and everything that was in the course. Like she would teach lessons in the course, and then whatever she was teaching the lesson on, I would have probably wrote about it in my journal already beforehand. It was so weird. Like I would write in my journal, like, cuz she has prompts in the course for you to, write down and do your homework with. I call it homework, but it's not really homework, but it's like it's inner work. It's for your spirit and for your mind, so you can um have a better mindset instead of a fixed mindset, have a growth mindset. So it's kind of like she has all these amazing inner work prompts throughout the course. So every time I would write down a prompt and I would go to my journal, I would write something out, and then the next week when she would have the live session, that one live session, she would literally say the same thing that I was kind of like writing in the prompt, that I was writing in my journal, I mean. And it was so weird. It's like we were so aligned. Like I really believe that we are like sisters in a sense, like spiritual sisters, because we're always thinking of the same things, or we're kind of like, I don't know, it was just so interesting. The course was amazing. Anyway, so that was the first thing. It was aligned and it was the right timing. This course came at the right time. So I love the Go Vote. So that's number one. That's my first takeaway. Number two would have to be the prompts of the course. She has, like I said, she has inner work prompts throughout the whole entire course, and they help you think so well. Like you gain a better understanding of what's going on with you from the course. You kind of understand why you have negative beliefs, why you feel as though you lack money or you don't have money, or why you're not abundant. So that kind of goes into that. So for example, you may have a limiting belief that you can't make money or it's not easy to make money. And so basically, she'll give you a prompt in the course that asks you, you know, why do you feel like you have this belief? Why can't you make this kind of money? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, why can't you be abundant? Or, so and I've done this before and it actually does work. Like, I've written down all of the things that, like, I've written down the reasons why I feel like I couldn't do this in terms of money and I couldn't do that, or why I feel like I couldn't be rich, and I've really gotten to the root of the problem. And a lot of times, the root of the problem always stems from childhood. And I said to myself, I got these limiting beliefs about money from childhood. I really did. I don't think I would have ever known that if I hadn't taken the course. It was really holding me back from doing the things that I love doing. It really was back. Like, we don't really think that the things that we don't really think that we have these limiting beliefs, but we do. And once we get to the root of them, we can really erase them from our lives forever, and it makes us a better person. So that's why I really believe in inner work. Like, I wasn't really an inner work person at first. Like, I feel like I don't know, I didn't really, I was into inner work and I was really more so into manifestation before I discovered Alexis's channel and her courses. Um, but I really wasn't too deep into inner work. I didn't get into inner work until I kind of like met Alexis and I started taking her courses and started healing my mind, healing my spirit, and everything else. So it works. It really, really works. The prompts are awesome. The whole course curriculum is just amazing. I feel like it's one of her best courses yet. Like, it's her best course in my opinion. It's like the Gold Vote would always be my favorite. Like, I haven't taken Master Your Feminine Energy. I haven't taken It's another one. I believe it's called. I'm trying to think of it. What is the name of it? A Seductively Savage. I haven't taken any of those, but the only one I've taken other than the Gold Vault is the Divine Line. That one is amazing too, but the Gold Vault is like my favorite. It's the best one. I I don't think I would have ever discovered those things about myself, and I don't think I would have ever discovered the things about my childhood and where I got my limiting beliefs from in terms of money and wealth and riches if I had never taken this course. So that's the second point. The prompts are amazing. So what would be the third thing that I took away from this course? Um, Alexis is very knowledgeable, I would say. She's really knowledgeable. She knows a lot about this topic. She has experienced being, what some will say broke. So she has experienced it. She has gone through living paycheck to paycheck, not being able to afford anything, so I would say that's the third takeaway. She's a really good teacher. Like she's experienced these things before. Like I know some people will make courses and have they don't really can't they can't really relate to their audience or their community, and I feel like she's really relatable. um and she can share so much of her. I like how she shares a lot of herself within her courses. Like she shares herself on her channel, but you get to see more of her in her courses. Like you get to hear more of her story and more of her experience through her courses. And I feel like that's important because she's letting you know, if I could do it, you can do it. Like I'm no different than you. I was poor, I was broke, and then all of a sudden I started a six-figure business out of nowhere. So I love that. I respect that about her, and I feel like that was the biggest takeaway I've gotten from it, is that she was very relatable throughout this whole entire course. And even all the way to the end, she, like I said, I love how, and not to say she didn't share her experiences in Divine the Line. She did. She shared a lot of her experiences in Divine the Line, but I feel like in Gold Vote, there was something that was so relatable about her in the Gold Vote that I could definitely relate to and understand. Um, just because I feel like I'm kind of in the same position, and right now I'm about to make a quantum leap in my life that's been so amazing. I'm doing great things. I'm coming out with my book this year on Mother's Day, and I've already gotten the edits approved. The editor has approved my edits, and the edits are finished. Probably the only thing I really have to worry about is the preface, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to send those out pretty soon to my editor, and she's going to edit that, finish those, and uh, but the edits are done. To be honest with you, they're really done. So, and then I'll be doing like the formatting, getting somebody to do the formatting of the book. So all of that's coming out this year, and I feel like none of that really would have happened if it wasn't for Alexis. If Alexis didn't share her story and she wasn't relatable to our community, to the community that she has built, I feel like she would not be able to change so many lives or change so many women that follow her. And because she's changed me in so many ways, like my mind is able to be so free. Like I wasn't free like this before. You know what I mean? If you see me looking at over here, I'm looking at the camera. I'm live, so sorry. Um, this is a recording right here, but this is live. I just, you know, I wasn't able to be free flowing at first. Like I didn't understand the aspect of feminine energy, and what free flowing really is when it comes to feminine energy. Like I was so caught up in my masculine. I was always trying to think, oh, it has to be structured, it has to be one way, it has to be perfect. And I'm still like that a little bit because like she said, we're always on our inner work journey. But I'm not like that, if that makes sense now. Because I'm so free flowing. I don't think I would have ever put out a course in January. Like I launched my first course in January. That was awesome. I'm about to launch my book. This is insane. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I would have ever had that level of free flow if I had not stumbled upon her channel, if I had not taken her course, if I had not taken the time to write out these prompts that she has for us in the course, that she had for us every week, in the course to learn. And I don't feel like if I had never done the inner work and took the time to heal, I don't think I would be doing that. I don't think I would have anything that I have now if it wasn't for that. Um, if it wasn't for any of that, I would have never like really stopped being really like structured. And not to say that you're not supposed to be structured. You're supposed to be structured as a person. There are some things that you're supposed to have that that you're supposed to implement in your life in order for things to kind of like really flow. Sometimes you need structure. Like structure is, brushing your teeth every morning, making sure your hygiene is good, taking baths regularly, doing your skin, pampering yourself. Those are things that you need structure for because those are a necessity. You have to take care of yourself. So yeah, structure is necessary, but in terms of like art and being free flowing, it's not. You know what I mean? So like I couldn't write, I couldn't draw. Like I stalled on drawing the pictures for my book for I don't know how long. And for a long time I was only able to write to draw like 3 pictures and that's it. But until I took this course, it changed. When I was taking this course, I started drawing like crazy. And now I have all of these beautiful drawings. I have like over 20 some drawings for this book, and it's just beautiful. Like I'm able to draw so many beautiful things. And it's just shocking me because I haven't drawn in a long time. So to see the pictures and be satisfied with them and to see this beautiful artwork that I'm drawing for the book is just amazing. To actually go and get an editor to edit the book and just actually do all of these things and not care and just release it, it's just amazing. Like I sometimes I say to myself now, like, who are you? Who are you? Sorry. So I'm so proud of myself. So um that was number 3. Yeah. So I feel like she's really relatable. That was a takeaway for it. And I feel like that's something that you have to be whenever you're doing these courses. Especially if you're a course creator. I feel like you need to be relatable to your audience in some way. And I feel like she definitely hit the ball with that. She definitely hit the ball running. So she did an excellent job with that. So that was number 3 for me. So number 4, what would be number 4? Oh, I've already talked about all the things. It's divine. Number 1 was divine. Number 2 was the journal prompts. Number 3 was her relatability. And what would number 4 be? Because we're about to get to the last point. And mind you, this is free flowing too, because I just decided to jump on here and just talk about the chorus. So I didn't really write like a list or anything like that. Um, I would say the 4th takeaway from the chorus was the amazing women of the chorus. Like I felt like I learned a lot about um, through them sharing their stories and sharing who they are, and because she would open up the live for questions that we had, and I got a chance to share my questions that I had, and I got the chance to share my stories. It was just so amazing to see all of these amazing women on their inner work journey, and it just further proved that, what am I trying to say here? I don't want to lose my thought. It further proved that if they can go on their inner work journey, I can too. If they can be healed, I can too. If they can change their mindset, I can too. Because we all reflect each other. We all kind of like within the goal vault and within her community as a whole, we're all really on the same frequency in a sense. Like we're all high vibe. Like I love the group because we're all like, hey, we're amazing, we're this awesome glow girl community. So that's what I love. That's like my fourth takeaway from it, like the amazing stories that the women shared, and the fact that they shared their stories throughout the course, and they shared their questions. It showed me, hey, if they can do it, I can do it too, and if Alexis can do it, I can do it too. So that's the relatability of the women who are all already of the course, if that makes sense. So seeing them was just awesome. Like, just to see her grow this amazing community, and how all of them wanted to be a part of the Gold Vote as well. That was awesome. So that was like the fourth takeaway with it. Like, and it was awesome seeing women who also had like a strong faith in God, in and I don't want to say religion, because I'm not religious. I don't have a religion, so I've gotten away from the idea of religion, but I still have strong faith in God. Like, I have a strong faith in God. Like, I believe that God is my supply, and the energy force of God is amazing. God can do anything. God is your supply. I really do believe that. And you cannot have a religion and still believe in God. It's still possible. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that was the fourth thing. Like, yeah, I'd say the faith of these women, because you have to have faith if you're joining a money consciousness course. It's just not, that's not real. Like, you have to have faith, like, because consciousness deals with faith in a sense. You have to have faith enough. So sorry about the phone, you all. It's a work phone. Um, you have to have, in order to kind of like study money consciousness, you have to have faith in a sense, because money consciousness deals with you releasing money and having enough faith for it to come back to you, or producing it. You know what I mean? So money consciousness is very interesting. And so that's why I got this course. As I said, I have to get this course from Alexis, because oh my God, it's going to change my consciousness about money. It's going to change my ideas and belief system about money. So you have to have faith in order to be a part of a course like that. So that was a big takeaway for me, to see women who had an enormous amount of faith in themselves, you know, to see them share their stories, and to see how much faith they had, to say to themselves, hey, I have faith enough that I can change my mindset, that I can heal myself enough in order to be rich, in order to achieve all my desires, and in order to achieve my purpose in life. So that was amazing. That was like a big takeaway for me. So that's number four. What would be number five? Hold on just a second. I'm so sorry. I had to get my charger. I don't want my computer to die. So sorry, you guys. No. Oh no. My computer died. Oh. That's a bummer. Hopefully it saved everything. If not, I'm gonna just have to record everything that I talked about on here. I mean, or have to like download it as a voice recorder or something like that, because I don't really have good quality on the live sometimes. So I'm probably gonna have to like record. I'm just gonna probably have to download the recording. Hope not. Hope not, because I don't want to lose the footage. It was so, I look so nice and pretty. Two, two, two. Okay, looks like it did save, but I'm gonna have to do like another. Um, I'm probably gonna have to. I don't think it's gonna let me go into another meeting. Okay, so I'll go on the five while this is converting. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do another meeting, so I'm gonna have to just let that load and finish converting. All right. So anyway, so what would be number five? So we talked about how it came at a divine timing. Number two was the journal prompts. Number three was Alexis was very relatable. Number four was the women were had a strong sense of faith, and they were relatable in a sense too. Like I love their faith. I love how me and the women, all the rest of the women of the course had faith enough in themselves to say that they could achieve all of these amazing things if they just let go and be free flowing. And that was awesome. So I love the faith of the women in the course as well as Alexis. So, what would be number four? Ooh, what would be number four? Um, um, hmm. What would be number four? My goodness. Number four, no, I'm sorry, number five. Number five would be the course was an overall blessing. And I think I talked about this a little bit with the first one. The first point, the course was really a blessing. It came at at the right time in my life where I just I needed it, and all kinds of blessings are happening now. Like I feel like I would have never done half of the things that I'm doing now if it wasn't for the course. Another point of five would be the activities of this course. That's what I'm going to say. The activities, like the activities that she had us do throughout the course was amazing. Um, like for example, she had us do this amazing luxury activity. So what we had to do was we had to. I hope she doesn't mind me talking about it. I know she told me she was gonna watch this. Well, no, she didn't tell me she was gonna watch it, but she said she would be so excited if I did a takeaway video on the Go Vote. So more than likely, she is gonna watch it. You know what I mean? So anyway, um, so the fifth point with that, added to the fifth point, it would be the activities. And so anyway, she had us go to any luxury brand store, pick out a luxury item, and try it on to see how it made us feel, if it changed our vibration, if it made us quantum leap. And half of the women who tried on those amazing, luxurious pieces, like whether it had been an expensive purse, maybe they drove their dream car, maybe they tried on some jewelry like I did. Half of the women that tried on the jewelry pieces or the luxury items got their luxury items. It was so amazing. And Alexis says it was because they quantum leap. And I really do believe that, because I feel like the piece that I tried on, like I feel like I will be getting it soon. So and so I'm gonna come back on here and do another video when I do eventually purchase it, because I know that it's mine this year in a couple months, or a month. It'll probably be this month I get it. So it's amazing just how these quantum leaps took place in this course, and it's just amazing. So that was my last takeaway. Like the activities were just insane, like especially the last activity. I don't know if I want to give that away or not, because like I said, I don't want to take away from her course, but um the last activity was just awesome. Oh my god, it was so amazing. So um that's all I have to say about the Gold Vote. The Gold Vote was really good. I feel like it's one of my favorite. It's my favorite course. I really do believe that it's by Alexis. So overall, I think it's a really good course. And make sure you check out my course, Beautiful Light Energy. It's a really good course as well. And it also teaches you about your consciousness, manifestation. It also teaches you about your rebirth journey. I feel like it's so basically Beautiful Light Energy focuses on unleashing your inner light, because a lot of times society has conditioned us to dim our light, which would be our inner consciousness, our the things that make us beautiful inside. We are taught to do other things and serve other people and to serve their needs when we should serve our own self and kind of check in with ourselves first. And so the Beautiful Light Energy course teaches you how to unleash that light. So basically, in a sense, it teaches you how to find that hidden part of yourself, you know, um, like shadow work. It teaches you to find that shadow of yourself that you've been hiding. And I feel like once you unleash your light, once you find the part of you that's hidden, you are able to manifest. You're able to come up with so many creative things and so many creative ideas. So that's what the Beautiful Light Energy course is about. And I have the book that goes with the course coming out on Mother's Day. So I'm just so excited. Can't wait for you all to experience it. And thanks for chilling with me today on live. I was back and forth on my computer, looking at. I had some technical difficulties, so thank you so much for sticking with me and chilling with me today on live. So many people came on. I didn't expect that. So happy. I guess this vertical YouTube thing is going good. So I've been doing my YouTube lives vertical for a minute, so it's been fun. I like filming vertical, so it's awesome. It's a little different from horizontal view, because I usually do vertical on TikTok. So, so excited to be here on YouTube and to share all that information about this wonderful course, the Gold Vote, and Alexis Smith. She's amazing. Be sure to check her out on her channel and check her out on TikTok too. She's also on TikTok. So I'll leave her a link or the link to her channel or the name to it down in the description below after I upload this video as a regular video, besides the live. So just check it out. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was so much fun. We have been on here for 38 minutes. Didn't realize that. A little bit over 30 minutes. I had only planned to be on here 10 minutes. That's amazing. Okay. Bye. Love you guys. Hold on. Is it going on? Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, it's one person still on. I'm so sorry you missed the live. Sorry, but you can catch me probably tomorrow. I'll probably do another live tomorrow, whoever you are. Follow me or subscribe to my channel if you like what my other videos. Check them out too. Bye.